and microphone sitting there playing, rapping their music on the side of the road, on I don't say side of the road, on the corner, and it was pretty good. Like, okay, I'm gonna check it. I can check you out, but that's like the only thing.
Atlanta's not a real place. We've had people sit like when there's traffic, they'll pull off on the side of the, on the E-way, and they'll do a concert right there in the traffic because it's traffic.
Yep.
You ain't going nowhere. You stuck
like,
listening to this shit, and what you gonna do? Roll your window up. My music is way louder than your music, buddy. Because trust me, they coming out there.
Atlanta is a hustling city. I'll tell you that. If they want to be seen,
you gonna be
seen.
You're gonna be seen.
Whether good or bad, you're gonna be seen.
You really are. You really are. And it's like Atlanta is the biggest, smallest place I've ever been.
Yes.
It really is. It's like, do you know such and such? Hell yeah, I know such and such. Do you know such and such? Hell no, I don't know such and such. But such and such could definitely be. And it's so funny because I'm really talking about such and such. Shout out DJ such and such. Shout out to DJ such and such. Because some of y'all know him and some of y'all don't.
Man,
but that's one of the hardest working niggas out there. And that nigga is really doing shit.
Man, he was outside when sometimes such has been out for a good little while.
And you know, because he gonna have his jersey on.
Yep.
He gonna have his jersey on.
I've been doing such for a long time.
You know
that's what I'm saying. You build relationships.
You build relationships. You really do. You got to. What would you like to see for Atlanta? What would you like to see the next big thing popping out of Atlanta be?
I would like to see more independent media. That's what I like. I like this to be a powerhouse like LA or New York, because everybody go to New York for
Breakfast
Club and the media up there. We got our own media that I've been seeing. Shout out to Purple Shell. Shout out to All Hustle No Fear. Shout out to who else is that? It's plenty of them down here that I see. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, the Progress Report.
Shout out to
Progress Report.
Boss Brit and DXL. Shout out to them.
I would love to get them on my show. I respect the fuck out of they grind. Like, God, dog. I stay on their page because they, first of all, Progress Report, y'all graphics is fucking dope shit. And I like them all around. They some good people.
That's another thing. When you outside, you see different people. Mm-hmm. They might not be doing the media stuff. They might be, like I say, you might be sitting at our bar and you might be talking to you. Mm-hmm. It might be on some regular shit, but you got to be outside to network.
Yeah. When I first started this, like when I was first changing over from the food game, y'all know what I'm talking about. When I was first changing over from the food game to the media game, that's exactly how I did it. I first started out at Bonfire with my microphone trying to interview whoever was coming up to Bonfire. I was able to interview Fabo. I was able to interview, it was somebody else that was out there that was kind of a big deal, and I got to interview them. And it was just because I was out there, right? I was still selling my food, but I was transitioning into media. And then shout out to Union EAV.
Oh yeah, shout out to them, man.
When Union was popping, when it was Union, it's Treehouse now. Yeah. But when Union was popping, and they was out there, Fresh was out there doing Takeoff ATL every fucking what was it, Tuesdays or some shit. Man, I was out there and I was interviewing. Mic don't work half the time, don't give a fuck. Lights ain't good enough, don't give a fuck. But I'm out there, right? Yep. And I'm interviewing E Chapo. I done interviewed. Shout out to E
Chapo, man.
She's grown.
Oh, she hard.
She hard.
I met her at Steak Onion with Jay Wise. Shout out to Jay Wise.
Shout out to Jay Wise and Playlist Academy.
Yeah. I'm talking about, I see her up there small. I'm like, oh, she dope.
Yeah. Yeah. I was able to interview Tron and that's, if you don't know, that's Chili's son.
Shout out to Tron.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chili.
Yeah. I've got some really dope interviews with dope people, but I think that was the first time I interviewed Yoshi. The cat in the hat.
Cat in the hat.
You know what I mean? I can stand on business and say none of y'all interviewed Ego World before I did. I was the very first person to interview young Ego World. And so it's things like that where when you say you want to see Atlanta be the next media hub, I can feel that. Because we really out here and we finding those folks that is really dope that need a voice, and we providing it to them. Yeah, and we really willing to be in the trenches. Yeah. And we willing to do it when it ain't always pretty. And when it, you know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta, it's a different kind of hustle. Yeah, we willing to be grimy out here to get to a certain spot. Yeah. You know, like we said, we all star. Don't come up in here with that rah, I'm a star shit. You will get humbled in Atlanta with that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about your star shit. Saying, look, I got celebrities in my phone. Yeah, we only 1 to 3 degrees. Yeah, you want to go tit for tat, bitch? I got celebrities too. That don't mean nothing. Look, I hung out at Sleepy Brown at his spot. Shout out to Sleepy Brown. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with us. Like, we celebrities. Man, what that mean, eh? You know, they know me first name basis. Hey, so right. So that don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, like we this ain't how we do. Like celebrities be in the room with us and we don't even be like, oh my God. Oh, yeah. Like we don't give a fuck. Shout out to it's the Treyway when he said I'm from Atlanta. Well, we don't care about no celebrities. At all. We don't. We don't. I can't tell you how many times I done been in a room with T.I. And I'm telling you right now, I'm just glad my ass ain't never signed that non-disclosure, because there's been a couple times where I see